Welcome to week 8. You made it to the final week. This course gives you a vast amount of information about literacy learning. In this final week, you're going to be sharing your understanding about how the balanced literacy approach will help you meet the developmental needs of the students in your chosen licensure area. Now, you have had experience trying out the elements for balanced literacy. You've studied various theorists, read multiple texts, and it's time now for you to form your own research-based opinions. Notice that it says research-based opinions. As you reflect on your learning this week, think about how it has changed since the beginning of the course. Which beliefs do you still hold? Which have you abandoned? What new ways of thinking have you adopted? You're going to be elaborating on this and reflecting on your lab experience through the development of a final case study project. I want to look at the rubric for that final case study. I'm only going to talk about the advanced column, the understanding of content. The project shows deep understanding of content as it relates to individual students' literacy learning and supports instructional decisions with a strong research base. So in this case study project, you're talking about the student that you tutored over this course. Application to practice. Project shows extensive examples of how the framework was adapted to meet the needs of the case study student. It strongly describes the student's strengths and needs, you're specific about literacy behaviors that you saw, and summarizes your own personal reaction to these discoveries. Your case study should indicate deep understanding of students' literacy development and implications for curriculum, instruction, and assessment, and it should value the diversity in students' learning style and preferences. Appropriate citations. Your project contains correct APA-style citations. 5 research-based sources are cited in addition to our course text. So to score a 20 or a 19, you need to have 6 total sources cited within your project and then referenced at the end of the project. If you have questions about this, please ask me. You're going to have 5 research-based sources in addition to our course texts. Writing standards. Project is clear and concise. It's written in exceptionally scholarly language, and there are no errors visible. Before you submit, please score yourself with this rubric. Grade your project. Make sure you have included everything that needs included. This project can be a written paper, 8 to 10 pages, and you can include the artifacts that you want to include in it, a 10 to 12 slide PowerPoint presentation, or a 5 to 7 minute video sharing your thoughts. Whichever way you do it, make sure you have hit the points on the rubric. Be thinking about what observations did you make about the literacy learning behavior of your student? What strengths and needs did you observe? Think about the changes in yourself over this course. How did you learn about the literacy culture of your student? How did you work together with your student's family? What methods of instruction did you use to teach the student? The methods of instruction that you used were guided reading, read aloud, shared reading, interactive writing, independent writing, everything we've talked about in the balanced literacy framework. That's the method of instruction that you used. And what research can you cite to validate those methods? How did assessment factor into your literacy teaching? How will this information guide your future planning in curriculum instruction and assessment for the student? Please remember that you need six, not seven, six research-based sources. If you want 7, that's great, but the requirement is 6. You're going to submit it to Moodle and to Chalk and Wire. When you submit to Chalk and Wire, please be sure that you complete the artifact reflection that's on Chalk and Wire. I'm going to say it again. Please complete the artifact reflection that's on Chalk and Wire. You submit your project to Moodle and you submit to Chalk and Wire. If you have any questions about this final project, please ask me. After our course, you will receive the end of course survey. Please complete that. That really helps us as courses are revised. Also, if you have not ordered your books or book for your next class or classes, please do so that you are ready for week 1. Thank you.